Hello and welcome back to Mr. Seal. Today we're gonna make another part. So let's select the top plane and select sketch. Change our view orientation and start drawing. Today I want to do the base plate in the shape of the rhombus. So let's do that. Let's select this symmetric tool and make sure all of those points are symmetric around their respective perpendicular axis. Now let's set the dimensions. This will be around 2 inches and this will be around 1 inches. Awesome. Select OK. Now let's extrude the sketch by 0.25 inches. Awesome. That's our plate. And now let's select this round tool and click here, 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 and here. This is our base plate. Click OK. Now let's make our respective holes that we will drill, right? And like screw this plate onto something. So let's select the sketch again and draw 4 circles that we will later extrude. Now let's select all of those circles and make sure that they are equal and their respective length is 5 millimeters. You can just write the millimeters units here and it will automatically do it. Now let's set the dimensions from the edges to be around 10 millimeters. And for the second one as well. And again our symmetric tool. Great. Click OK, sketch, extrude, remove. Click OK. Here's our plate. Now let's select this chamfer tool. Here we go. Now we have the place for our bolts, screws. And now on this plane, let's create the ear. Alright, so what we will do, we will go ahead and draw a line that will be based on our respective support lines. And select the construction tool and draw 2 lines. Now let's use this tool to go ahead and make the circle. Great. Now let's make sure that those 2 lines are equal and that their respective points are symmetric. Good. Now let's go ahead and make sure that those 2 lines are tangent. And after that we will go and adjust the distance, right, the size. So we can move it back and forth, up and down. So let's give it our 3-dimensional size from this point to this point to be around 1 inch, as well as let's log their respective size in this direction at around 0.6 inches. Awesome. Now we can go ahead and create the new sketch in this plane. Create a sketch. And what we're going to do, we're going to make a circles at the point where we have this line as well. So later we can use the sweep tool. And let's adjust their size. As well as making them equal to one another. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and select this tool sweep. Face a sketch region to sweep. So this one. And sweep pass would be this one. Select OK. Now we can see that it's turned out a bit bulky. So we can go ahead and change the size to 8 millimeters. Now that looks more proportional, as well as maybe slightly shrink this one to 0.8 inches, maybe even 0.8. Actually, let's go back, because that's a real engineering process. You cannot just go ahead and put a number there and expect it to turn out perfect from the first time. You need to play around with it and see what looks like right and what's not, specifically when you don't have a solid criteria. Good. We added a fillet. Now let's go ahead and smooth this curve. Alright, awesome. Here we go, our plate that we can screw in to something and I don't know, use it to your needs. Alright, thank you and have a great day.